Mrs. Kempley. How have things been going since Tuesday?
Well, actually, much better, Doctor. In fact, I feel these sessions have helped me tremendously. I think I'm beginning to overcome my feelings of hostility towards my in-laws.
That's good. We're making progress. Now, Mrs. Kempley. Please, Mrs. Kempley. Mrs. Kempley, these crying jags are a release, but they're hardly constructive during these sessions.
I know, Doctor. I don't know why I keep having these fits.
Well, perhaps you're having difficulty in relating to your in-laws.
No, I don't think it's them. I really don't.
Well, you've been coming here for 7 weeks now, and we don't seem to be getting to the core of what's really bothering you.
I know that, Doctor. That's why I'm here. I want to find out what it is myself.
Well. Mrs. Kempley, oftentimes our emotional problems are not related to present stimuli, but these kind of traumas are often related to the past. You can trace them to our former life, when we were a child, things that happened. Has anything happened to you in your childhood, some unfortunate experience?
My childhood?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there was one incident. It happened when I was 8 years old.
8 years old.
Oh, but, no, it's too silly.
No. Nothing is silly. Please go ahead.
Well, no, it's silly. It really is. It didn't mean much.
These are 50 cents a box, Mrs. Kempley. Now, look, Mrs. Kempley, I want you to understand this. I'm your doctor. I'm here to help you, and I want you to tell me all about it.
Well, you know something? I really do think that this was the most traumatic thing that ever happened to me in my whole life.
All right.
I was 8 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And I had this pail that I loved.
A pail?
And I was playing with it in the sandbox.
Mm-hmm.
And this fat kid came over. And he took it away and he wouldn't give it back.
Let me get this straight, Miss Kempley. Are you saying that the most traumatic thing that ever happened to you was this fat kid came over and took away your pail?
I told you it was silly.
No. I'm sure it hurt you very much.
I'll never forget him. He was such a fat bully. And he took my pail away. And he was fat.
Well, now, Mrs. Kempley, you have to understand where he was at. Often overweight children have very severe problems of their own. And oftentimes they try to compensate by unnecessary aggression. I myself was a chubby child.
And he was mean. Mean. Not only did he take my pail away, but he kicked it and he put a dent in it.
Was this pail blue? With a clown on one side?
Yes.
Was there a picture of Minnie Mouse on the other side?
Yes.
What's your maiden name?
Crenshaw. Susan Crenshaw.
Crybaby Crenshaw. Well.
Fatso Hoffman.
Don't call me that.
So it was you. You took away my pail.
It was my pail.
No, it wasn't. It was my favorite toy of all time, and you stole it, and you kicked it, and you put a dent in it.
No. If you remember, I didn't steal it. You sold me your pail.
No, I didn't. No,
yes,
no.
you did. I gave you 6 pieces of saltwater taffy for it.
Oh, yes. Who else would have saltwater taffy but Fatso Hoffman?
I remember distinctly. You came over to me, and you said, "Can I have some of your saltwater taffy? I'll give you my pail if you give me 6 pieces."
I did not, and I don't talk that way.
Yes, you did, and you always had that stupid lisp.
I did not. This is the way it happened. You waddled up to me with with all your fat tucked in your daddy's bathing suit. And you said to me, "You better give me that pail, or I'm gonna go shame in your sandbox."
Oh, aren't we acting silly, Miss Kempley? Have you forgotten? We're adults now. Oh.
Yes. You're right. It was so long ago. This is silly.
Long time ago.
Silly.
All right, now let's see. Now, then you would admit then that perhaps your in-laws are a factor in these feelings of inadequacy.
I think we could safely assume that, Doctor.
Good.
Oh, oh, you know, and something else I think I discovered that I think I'm improving.
Yes.
I feel that I was having these feelings of inferiority around my sister-in-law. You know, that she was a rival for my husband's affections, but, you know, I'm not feeling that anymore.
There we go. That's very good. Very good.
It was my pail.
It was my pail.
This is ridiculous. How can I continue taking therapy with the very man who gave me my hang-ups?
I don't believe that I gave you your hang-ups. How could I give you any problems by the simple purchase of your pail?
Theft, fatso, theft, and I want it back.
It was over 30 years ago. I don't have your pail.
If you don't give me back my pail, I'm going to report you to the AMA.
Go right ahead. Who are they going to believe? A respected psychiatrist or a neurotic, lisping crybaby?
If you don't give me back my pail,
Yes?
I'm going to walk out there and I'm going to tell that room full of $40 an hour patients how you were expelled from the 3rd grade by drawing parts of the teacher's anatomy on the bathroom wall.
Here's your stupid pail.
You kept it all these years?
It meant a lot to me.
Wait a minute, this isn't my pail.
I know it's mine.
No. Mine had a yellow handle. This pail belonged to Adrian Lenore Weingart.
Well, then I don't have your pail.
All right, you asked for it.
Hmm?
Ladies and gentlemen, I have
Hold
something...
it! Perhaps this is your pail.
No. No, this is Daisy Duck on it. Mine had Minnie Mouse.
It could be worse. Some people are into footwear.